Hello and welcome. We got this garden tractor from JCPenney, 18 horsepower with a tiller. Wheels are shot. I'm trying to get them off so that I could replace the tire. It's on an axle here with a keyway, and they're pretty rusted on. I don't think they've been taken off since this thing was built, probably back in the 70s. So what I'm doing is trying to loosen the rust in there, probably, and I'm doing that with a combination of heat and WD-40, and then I just went out and bought this. It's WD-40 rust release penetrating. So I'm gonna hit it with some heat, put some of that in, let it sit, and then I'm gonna build a puller, which is gonna go in these holes here somehow. I haven't figured it out yet. I will, and we'll give it a shot. Spray some right in the keyway. I've got the tractor tilted up at an angle, so it flows downward into the keyway. Hopefully I can get that rust to release. Okay, I've let that axle soak a little bit, and I keep hitting it with heat and more break-free liquid ranch stuff. What I'm doing is I'm building this puller that goes through the back side of the rim into the carriage bolts. These are 1/2-inch carriage bolts by 7 inches long. And I took an angle iron, drilled it. So this is going to go sit on top of the axle here. I still have to drill a hole right here. I'm going to weld the bolt on, and then basically bolt these down. These outer bolts get bolted down, and then the center bolt here that I'm going to weld in, or the nut, you screw a bolt through, and it's going to push on this axle while it pulls on this, and hopefully that'll break my rim loose from my axle. If not, we're going to have to go to a different plan. I might have to take out the whole transmission on this thing, which I don't want to do. Okay, so what I did here is I built this jig, or not a jig, excuse me, this puller. It goes through the rim with these carriage bolts. These are 7-inch half by half, and I use this angle iron here, drilled 3 holes, welded this bolt in the middle here. Be my puller bolt here. So what's going to happen is I'm going to heat this hub here, and what the heat does is it gets this metal to expand, hopefully break off the axle. And I've been putting WD-40 in there and liquid wrench with the heat, so hopefully it's nice and loosened up. So these bolts are tightened down here and here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to crank on this one here, which should push on the axle and pull on the rim. Hopefully with some heat, some lubricant, it'll come off. Of course, here I used angle iron. You can use a real thick piece of metal, or if you don't have thick metal, you're gonna have to use angle iron to keep this from bending in on the sides here. So I'm gonna give it a try here, and we'll see what happens. Well, just like I figured, this angle iron wasn't strong enough, and as you can see, it bent. So it's on there so strong it's bending this angle iron right here. So I'm either gonna have to use a bigger piece of metal, something stronger, or maybe double up that angle iron, one on each side there. Okay, to be continued. Well, that's the angle iron. Slightly bent, not strong enough. So I have to find something stronger, but I think the puller will work. I just gotta find the strong cross member here. Okay, what I went and did is welded another piece of angle iron to this, hopefully to keep it from bending. And should have started off channel, but I didn't have any channels, so we're gonna go with this. And if this don't get it off, then geez, I'm gonna have to pull the transmission, and I don't want to do that, so let's give it a go. So after a few attempts, this thing doesn't look like it's budging. Matter of fact, it looks like it's pulling the rim, bending the rim a little bit there. So this thing's pretty welded on. So I'm gonna move it to these other holes here, give it some more heat, some more lube, and try it again. And if that don't work, then my other option after that failure is going to be either removing the whole transmission and axle out of the trans and trying to pound it out somehow, or basically just taking this tire off the way it sits there and putting a new one on. And that should be interesting as well. But that's going to be the end for this video. I don't know if there's going to be a part 2. I'm kind of busy, so I can't always do this stuff. But if there is a part 2, I will post it, and then I will let you know. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Hit like, subscribe, whatever. All that good stuff. Alright, it's too hot out here for me to be working, and I'm going to go inside and have a beer. Have a good day. Well, I attempted the single piece of angle iron. It ended up bending the angle iron. So I welded another channel or an angle iron on it to make it more of a channel and double the strength. And it's still not coming. It's still not coming out. And it's actually starting to bend the rim here. So I'm gonna give it a couple more tries. I'm gonna move it to these holes here and give it some more heat and some more liquid wrench, some taps. But this thing looks like it's pretty much welded on here with the rust and the grime. I'll give it some more tries here. I don't know if there's gonna be part 2 of this video, but all I need to do is change the tires. I may try and do that while the rims are still attached. If I could do that, I'll just do that. If not, I'll pull the trans, pull the axles, and pound them out. Hope I don't have to do that. But for now, it's too hot out here. I'm gonna go in and have me a drink, play some video games. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe, hit like, you know, all that good stuff. Have a good day, man. God bless. Okay, the old puller just didn't cut it, so I built a new one. This one's got 2 bars that go behind the tire. All thread that comes up this way with the crossbar here. And turn on this, and push on the bolt or hopefully. I'm heating it right now. I'm gonna lube it up again. I've been heating and lubing it for a couple days. We're gonna give it another try. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna cut the tire off. Put it on, put the new one on while it's on the axle. I'll let you know what happens. Okay, this puller's not working either, and it's because This channel iron I used here is bending right here and over here, so it's bending. That thing's really stuck on there good. What I need to do is get a stronger puller bar there. Right here where I doubled it up, it's not bending, it's bending just after that. So I guess I get two pieces and double them up and get something stronger to pull. This thing's a little son of a gun, just bending everything I'm building here. So okay, get back with you. Okay, so I went out and got a rectangular tube, a little thicker, welded it all up so that it's ready to become a puller. Hopefully it doesn't bend. If it bends, I'm giving up. Alright, I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, I give up. It's bending this big bar that I got, and it bent the hell out of the two rear bars that I have. Those are doubled up, and it's bending them right around the rim. So I give up trying to pull her. The only way this is going to come off is by pulling the trans and using a press maybe, or cutting it off, scrapping it. Anyways, I give up doing this way. I am going to drive it with a flat and probably replace the tire while the rim's still on the axle. Alright, gave it my best try. It's just a tough one. Don't know what to say. Well, goodbye. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, all that stuff. Bye. The final thing I wanted to show you is this puller that I made. It's a copy of one I saw on YouTube. Basically, it's two bars there that attach. The axle goes right between here, and this goes behind the wheel. And the axle's in between here, and the rim sits on that. But you can see how much it bent trying to pull my wheel off. I just need some stronger metal, I guess. It would work eventually. Well, once this is in there, these go right in here like that, and they lock in. They don't really lock in, they just kind of brace in. And then it goes through here to this hole. Same with the other side. And then you tighten on this bolt here, and that goes right on the center of the axle. It's a decent puller, but just not strong enough to pull that axle. Maybe you can make one, try it on yours. Might work if yours isn't so badly rusted. Anyways, take care.